Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all tuned in to the Fox Cave Chronicles. It's your girl Foxy here, and who do we have in the cave tonight?
Man, Lex over the Backwood ambassador checking in. What it do, Foxy?
Hi, Lex, it's good to have you in the cave.
Hey, thank you. Glad to be here.
I'm excited to chop it up with you, but first, shout out to my team, Rooster Black, and Jonathan Hollins. Jonathan Hollins doing his thing with lavish luxury creations, balloon arches and balloon garlands and all kind of party, what do you call that? When people they like decorate parties and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, that's a party decorator. I mean, that's what I'm gonna run with. You know what I'm saying?
Party decorator. I say that as well as an amazing artist. Also, y'all know he has done some amazing pieces. A lot of y'all have purchased some pieces from him. So big old shout out to my teammate. He's doing big things. Rooster Black just started a new job, so shout out to him as well, man. I appreciate those guys. Shout out to all my amazing, wonderful sponsors for season 2 of the Fox Cave Chronicles. Ayana Pride, my very first sponsor for season 2 for the entire season. So big old shout out to her. Shout out to Steve Hendricks over there at Hendricks Tattoos and Piercings right here in Jackson, Mississippi. Listen, if you're looking for a tattoo, if you're looking for a piercing, if you want that sleeve, if you want neck tattoo, face, all that, whatever, he got you. He got you.
Where yours at, though?
I just got one.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure that.
Yeah,
You know, I got.
I'm ready
I'm
for
just
you.
saying, though.
I'm ready for you.
I just
I'm
wanted to make
ready
sure.
for you.
I just wanted to make sure you better know what's going on. You know,
I'm a support.
Show your tattoo.
I'm a support.
All right, go
Yeah,
ahead. My bad.
I
Finish
just got
it.
my Fox tattoo. I'm going back and get the mic put underneath here, but it's in that healing, that healing stage, and I need to put some oil on it because it's a little kind of dry. But you know what I'm saying? Big old shout out to Steve Hendricks, man. Google Hendricks Tattoos and Piercings. Instagram Stevie Hendricks 87. He is the owner and the artist. And Facebook Hendricks Tattoos. Look him up. He got you. Shout out to Cliff Brewster over there at Paul Moke Volvo, 740 Larson Street, Jackson, Mississippi. If you're looking for something to ride in that's nice and affordable, he's the one to go to. And make sure you tell him that Foxy sent you. Thank you so much, Cliff. We sending a huge shout out to Latoya Lawson. Man, listen, she is definitely doing big things, y'all. Not only does she have the Moss Sitter book series that you all need to pick up on Amazon, go ahead and cop that because she got the second series getting ready to drop soon. But in the midst of being a female Black author, she has also transitioned over into a female artist, rap artist. So she got books and hoops.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Entrepreneur. Get to it any way you can, baby girl.
Alright, that's what I'm talking about. So make sure y'all check out all her videos on YouTube and support. Thank you, Arthur Toy. And Benita McGee, my lovely, awesome, wonderful family friend that just wanted to sponsor the Fox Cave Chronicles just because.
That's dope. That's a real
She said,
That's
I like what you're doing and tell me about your sponsorship, what I need to do because I want to sponsor.
Man, that's dope, man. Much love to you, man. That's dope, man. That's worth a couple of tears, though, man. You don't get too many like that,
For real.
So
that's what I'm talking about. Big old shout out to Benita McGee. I appreciate you. Shout out to Serena Davis, man. Y'all know what time it is. Paradise Skates and Events, 2460 Terry Road, Suite 1600. Hey, it's Friday, so you know what that means. Lip Sync Friday, baby. The doors open at 8 and the show starts at 11. You can go have a good time and win some free cash. Can't beat that.
Oh.
Okay. So let's make sure we go over and show some love and support to Paradise Skates. This is a Black-owned business, and it's the only skating rink that we have open in Jackson.
Yeah, man. So shout out to them as well, man. Support local business along with Black-owned businesses, man. That's a great thing.
Exactly. Grab your skates and go over to Paradise Skates and Events. Thank you, Serena Davis, for being a Red Fox sponsor for season 2 of the Fox Cave Chronicles. And also, a big old shout to my homie OG Snap, who's doing big things as well. Album getting ready to drop. He has a listening party coming up. I think it's Friday, the 28th. The 28th at Optimal Palace. So if you're interested in being a part of that listening party, make sure you hit up OG Snap so he can give you the details about that. But big things, man, big things. Shout out to Snap, man. We patiently waiting. We know it's gonna be hard. We know that thing gonna turn all the way up.
Yeah, Snap go hard, man. I gotta shout him out too, man. Got him in rotation on Hood Item Radio as well, man. Snap go hard. Been going hard for a minute though, so you know, way to wake him up, homie. I see you grinding.
Alright. If anyone is interested in being a sponsor for season 2 of the Fox Cave Chronicles, hit me up. I can tell you about the 3 sponsor packages that I have available. You could do the Arctic Fox, you could do the Silver Fox, or you could do the Red Fox. Either way, you can't lose. So hit me up and I'll give you the details about becoming a sponsor for season 2 of the Fox Cave Chronicles.
What you do? What's up, man?
Let's get into it, man.
All right, man. What you got?
Ready to chop it up?
Yeah.
Hey, this just gonna be like 2 homies sitting here just getting to know each other.
Well, you know, I don't know nothing else though, so you know what I'm talking about. So I'm prepared for however which way you go now.
For real.
Yeah, you know, I do this. So.
Okay, I know you do. And I do too.
Exactly. So that's why it's gonna be easy. You feel me? It's gonna be easy. So you know.
Alright, let's jump off into the background info. You know what I'm saying? Let's give the viewers some background information, like where you from, where you grew up, and things of that nature.
All right. Well, going originally LA, then moved to the Backwoods of Mississippi, Smallville, Terry, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody in Smallville. Moved around a lot. You know what I'm saying? Started out with the basketball. Built a name out playing ball first.
Where did you play ball?
At Birmingham, and I have to shout out Forest Hill too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So eventually changed to Terry. So you know. Jackson State High, so shout out all my JSU alumni, you know what I'm saying? And so
I love.
Yeah,
okay.
And so moving on to the music, you know, I've been doing the music and the music game, you know, put it that way, and since about 01, really. You know, we started at Jackson State, just fooling around. I got with some guys. I always had the aspirations of owning my own label, so kind of like I viewed that as a way of getting out the streets. So when I actually had real money, I decided, foolishly looking back though, it ended up working out for me to invest in artists, you know.
When did you actually have real money? How did that come from?
Well, you mean the first time? The first time I really had real money, about 2001. Yeah, I spent my 21st locked up. So, you know, when I got out, I really went crazy.
Yeah.
And so from that point, though, it's kind of like one of my homeboys I was going to school with. He was like, man, you know, you got to start a label, man. It's like, you know, I know everybody. I know how to do the pieces. He knew how to do the music. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted back. And when he brought me the first songs that they did, I was like, yeah, let's get it, you know? And so from that point, I already was going to school for marketing, you know? So, because I got an associate's in accounting, I got a bachelor's in actually business administration with a concentration in marketing. So I always went for the marketing. So it kind of jailed from that point. So we went from the streets to really trying the music, you know what I'm saying? And we like really did it, and so I actually learned how to push the artists, and then people started reaching out to me really about that, about helping them get their music out. How did we even come up with the way that we was promoting? Because at one time, man, we had, just like this block here, man, we had the whole block of our posters all the way down the block.
Stop it.
Yep, originally with the music. So, you know, so it just grew from there. And, you know, I eventually got into a situation that God brought me out that situation, and it all just changed and put me on the opposite spectrum of the game, of the music game, you know. And from that point, man, it's just been blessings on blessings, is all I can say, really.
So, Lex, were you ever an artist?
Something like that. Not really, but something like that. That was never my aspirations, but my homeboy talked me into that because I was the only one that had a reputation. So it was like during that time the reputation to get people to listen.
Yeah.
But they was always I entered the game. I signed everybody. Like I got a lawyer. It's actually how I ended up with the South State Connected, because the original name we had I couldn't get it trademarked. So I ended up with the SOUF, State Connected, because we started out as South Side Connection. Some people might remember that. And so not really as the artist, but I did do the artist thing for a second.
Okay. Tell me about the name, Lex Luga. Like,
man, that really came from the streets, man. Like I say, my homeboy that got me into the music, we was young, man. And I had a Lexus, you know what I'm saying? I was the only youngster with a Lexus, right? And he was like, man, you know, the way you pop out, because, you know, when I was younger, I don't know the right way to say it. I used to talk a whole bunch of noise, you know what I'm saying? You know, on the blunts, and I talk a lot of noise.
Yeah.
So he was like, brother, you know, and the way you pop out, man, you shooting off like a Luga. You know what I'm saying? Like the gun, man. So you know what? Your rap name gonna be Lex Luga. I was like, what? Man, cut it out. So he said it on a song, right? From that point, our whole crew started saying it. So it stuck.
It really stuck, like to this day. It really stuck.
Yep. That was before the other producer everybody know, because I can't stand that. His name is Lex Luger. I go by Luga, the gun. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I always put the Backwood ambassador behind it. That came later, you know, because people say that because I was doing a whole bunch of stuff in the backwoods, you know, and people, like people that do music, man, don't worry about who don't support you. Worry about those who do.
Speak on it.
You know, because how I got that name is that the Backwoods supported everything I did, because I was going through the Backwoods of Mississippi. I didn't really concentrate on Jackson too much no more after things just didn't go the way we wanted to. And man, the Delta adopted me. You know what I'm saying? And so I was doing a whole bunch of different shows in the Backwoods. Like I was paying all the artists from Jackson to come to the show.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And we'll go to all the shows ain't do good, you know what I'm saying? But some of them did. But from me doing that, a partner of mine, like one day said, man, you the Backwood ambassador. He had heard my other cousin that was rapping say that. And I didn't realize at the time he thought it was me though, when he said that. But, you know, it was like, yeah, I guess I am. You know what I'm saying? I told my cousin, I was like, man, I'm about to run with the Backwood ambassador, man. I'm tired of everybody thinking I'm the other Lex Luger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's like, I done had that name since about 05, 06, about 06.
Yeah, okay.
The Backwood ambassador part I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Because the Lex Luger, that was like 01 when he first started.
From the jump. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Tell me about how these 16 bars even come to part.
Well, so the homie KJ is the owner of 16 Bars Media and Recording Studio in Jackson, Mississippi now. That's been the homie for a long time. I used to take artists through there and record. KJ is actually the first person who got me started in radio. He had his own radio station. I used to go to his studio and host mixtapes during this time. And he had asked me to be the voice of his station. And I'm like, voice of your station? What you mean? You know, he's like, man, I like your voice. How you been doing the mixtapes? And he was like, I'll help you out. I'll coach you, whatever. So we first teamed up then. Fast forward a couple of years, you know, he had been watching me do the thing and breaking artists and stuff. And he had asked me about promoting the studio. And from that point, results, he was pleased with the results.
Right.
And the stuff that he do, I don't do. So like he does a lot of the video stuff, like a lot of some of the commercials you see he done. You know, that's why when we teamed up, that's when he created the media studio part.
Right.
You know, so
I was wondering when did that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so because I brought that to the front because I have a couple of TV shows. And he was like, I can record them here. And, you know, from that point, like I say, man, dude was super smart, man. He went and taught himself the video stuff. Because I was doing most of it myself besides my other guy. Shout out to GYOP. He do a lot of videography for me as well. You know what I'm saying? And so it kind of took off from there because I had already a following of artists. They needed that type of recording that he provides. And he needed the marketing that I was providing others, and it made sense, and so that's been my guy ever since, you know. Like that's my guy.
Man, that's awesome. That is awesome. Awesomeness.
I gotta say one part to that though, because I want everybody to know this too. You know, along with that being my partner, man, that's my business partner. And you know, we never had a falling out, even if we don't disagree. But we always been just business partners. I've never been to his house. He's never been to mine. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no have to hang. Mm-hmm. We have a business, and that relationship has helped both of us excel to where I encourage others, man. Make everything about business, and the extra you can avoid the best you can. That's all I want to say to that boy.
I totally feel you on that. I feel that, absolutely. And I mean, keep business. Now, Lex, you really have so much going on, you know, like, and I want to know about, because I didn't know anything about you until I started getting into this entertainment, you know what I'm saying, industry or what have you. You got, like I said, TV shows, and I want to know about the Traffikin hour, like all that stuff, man. Promoting and the things that how you help artists and all that.
Man, the craziest thing is that I don't. I did another TV interview in Memphis. Shout out to lovely Lisa TV.
Shout out.
Memphis, Tennessee. You know, and when I actually said all the stuff I do, it was like, man, that's kind of unbelievable. How do I even do all of that?
Right.
Like, it's like, how do you even do all of that? But I got to say, I got a team, you know, because it's funny that people would inbox or text a number or email and always assume they talking to me. Guys, even though somebody may reply as me, it don't mean you actually talking to me. When I go back and read some of the stuff some people say and stuff like that, I got a team, you know what I'm saying? But to run down though, and I mean all I'm about is the business though. It's like I don't know. I don't do anything other than handle business though. Kind of say like I really don't do stuff to have fun. This is my fun. Yeah. You know, doing what I do is my fun. You know what I'm saying? But so to start out, I got the Hood Idol Tour, where we tour place to place, give artists a chance to perform, network in different areas, and I give out prizes. I have Hood Idol the magazine and Hood Idol Radio.
And shout out, because I ain't mean to interrupt you, but thank you for letting me be part of the Hood Idol magazine and had the Fox Cable Chronicles featured in there and everything, and that was like so doggone amazing. I guess I said doggone.
Yeah, because I was assuming there's no person.
Because we curse, but that just came out like that. But I have never been in a magazine.
Yeah, and that's part of me doing that though, because most of the people, and I say most, probably 75% of the people in Hood Idol magazine have never been in Hood Idol magazine, or that's their first or second time being in a magazine. So that's what made me start that. And I will say most of the stuff I do is kind of easy to me, although it's not. The hardest part is dealing with people. But the stuff I do is kind of easy to me. You know what I mean? Like I have my own system of how I do everything. And so I have a certain thing that I do for everything that's a lineup, and that I just do it repetitive. You know, so with that being said though, I do have the Hood Idol apparel, and in case you don't know, man, you are a Hood Idol. That's why I put you in the magazine, just so you know. You know what I'm saying? And so those who don't know, man, let me explain the brand right quick. I
love it.
Yeah, so turn it the other way so they can see too. So when I say Hood Idol, because most people don't, you can. You know, I learned that most people didn't understand the brand that I was building until I started saying. So when you see that Hood Idol thing, well, I want everybody to be a Hood Idol. An idol is someone that you look up to. That's what an idol is. And hood, you can guess what that is. And it really don't mean you have to be from the hood. It's just coming from obscure beginnings and doing something that people can look up to, and you influence somebody else in a positive way. At one point in time, I was a negative idol. And so I learned to be a positive role model, and therefore the theme Hood Idol. So that's what all of that you see means. It means I want everybody to strive to be a Hood Idol, a positive role model to somebody else. That's whether it's your nephews, kids, or whoever. So that's that brand. Then I have It's Lit TV airing locally on Channel 18 Comcast or on the Roku nationwide on the Hype Magazine Network. We play videos from your favorite artists and I mix in the independent artists. I do all platforms like that.
What time does that air?
It airs 10 p.m. Central Standard Time every night, 7 days a week on the Roku. Locally in Jackson, Mississippi, we air midnight on Friday, so you can catch it tonight at midnight if you got Comcast. And we air 9 p.m. on Mondays. And then I just started Juke Joint TV, which is the Southern Soul and Blues new show.
That's new. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so in the midst of me doing the music so long, I started doing the blues shows and Southern Soul shows again. Well, shout out to Big Yayo, because Big Yayo.
Shout out, man.
Big Yayo was like the second and third person. So Big Yayo was like, man, you know, that rap hustle. He's like, man, all that stuff you do for the rappers, man, don't nobody do all of that for the Southern Soul. Man, everybody do all that for the Southern Soul, man, shoot, man. They need to hear this worldwide. And so that was about the third person. So I ended up having Big Pokey, which that's the guy who sings Side Piece. I had him for a show, and it just hit me. It was like, man, I just go on and create the show because it had always been an idea, but it was like I don't know if I want to do it or not until I realized that they need that outlet, you know, and people ain't really hearing that music everywhere. So that's gonna be airing locally here in Jackson as well as worldwide on the Roku, and I got a couple of other placements for it. So, and I started Juke Joint Radio on 91.3 FM. In Clarksdale, Mississippi as well. So, and then I got the Traffikin hour.
Yes.
That's playing, like I get all the new music first from all the major artists and I mix in independent artists and then a lot of people like listening to, you know, the Traffikin hour because I'm gonna play something you haven't heard that's jamming from probably an artist you actually know. Then I'm gonna follow it up with somebody you don't know that you're gonna think that you should know because they so hot. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's Traffikin. And in case you don't understand that, it's Traffikin dope music. You know, at one point in time they said I was a drug trafficker. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm a music trafficker. Hence, we trafficking. Anytime you hear that, hey, that means it's going down, man. That's me you hear doing that drop. So, you know, there's a few other things, but shoot, that's enough right there.
Wait a minute, now let me ask you this. Okay, you got the Traffikin hour, right? How can the artists get their music played on the Traffikin hour?
Well, they could contact me. I mostly play artists at my marketing company because I do have a marketing and print company as well. I do have. That's the businesses that I market because I have other businesses and investments that's helped me do all this stuff. What's the name of the marketing company? SSC Marketing Group.
I was trying to figure out who that was. Yeah, Thank you. I was trying to figure out. I was like, who is this? Because I told everybody else, like, well, thank you.
Yeah, you didn't know that was me.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that was me. So you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't even think to even tell you, but it didn't even matter if it was me or not, but yeah, that's me.
It was good in my brain.
So that's my marketing company. So, you know, we market all different products. And so with the music, I'm mostly going to mix in people music that do some type of business with my business, you know. So otherwise they could win it. And I have different things to give artists a chance to win stuff that maybe don't have the money to do certain things with or really promote themselves. So I always get on the project way in different situations. Always at the hood out of tour, I get into all three places. So it's just a matter of doing business, man. That's what I'm always looking for because no matter what, just like this is still your business. No matter what it is, it's a business.
Right.
And you have to be able to invest in it, not only money, but your time, your hard work, and your effort. So I learned that free has no value to either party unless you both understand what the free is about. So even if somebody wins something, they have to value it and understand how to use that tool that they have gotten, even if it's free. You know what I mean by that is that, and since we got a lot of artists watching, it don't matter if you own any show, whether you getting paid, whether you paying, whether it's free, you promote it. Whether you own a station with no listeners or a station with thousands of listeners, promote being on that station. Just like on this show, I'm gonna promote being on this show. Like and I'm not an artist, so that's my last venture that I just decided to do. You know, I'm not an artist, but I'm putting a project together like an artist, and I want every artist to pay attention because I'm doing everything the artist is supposed to do. Like, I'm going to be your poster child because it's like in me to do everything I can to put Mississippi in the spotlight because God blessed me with that position to be able to do that. With all the connections I have, with everyone that supports me worldwide, like I get so much love when I go to other places. And so I want, like, there's a lot of people from Mississippi that's successful that people don't know about because they don't express being from Mississippi, you know. And so, like Rick Ross, and I can tell you why too. I can tell you why. Most of the time, people feel a certain way because Mississippi didn't back them. Mississippi did not support them on their way to being successful. So they hold it against. So wherever they move to, that's where they adapt to. And this is my home because, like Rick Ross. Rick Ross came Miami backed Rick Ross and put him in the position that he's in. I don't hear Brandy or Ray J mentioning Mississippi. And so that's one thing that I always strive to change, at least the narrative, that no matter where I go or where I'm from, like next week, I'm nominated for an award, the SSC Awards, the biggest award, the Power Player of the Year. And I'm on that panel that Saturday. Those people know me not only as Lexi, but that's Mississippi. That's what they see when they see me. People contact me from other places because to them, I'm the guy that gets them to market in Mississippi, not Jackson, Mississippi. And that's what I represent. Mississippi as a whole, not just one city.
Cause man, you be all over, man. You know, you work at the Queens of the South down there in Picayune. You know what I'm saying? Like you really be all over. Do. Lex, alright, I'm finna jump into something. What
we about to do now? What we about to do now?
Okay, Lex, let's get into this. Hood Idol Awards.
Okay.
Okay. A lot of people feel that with the Hood Idol Awards, the people that need to get recognized don't get recognized. They feel that it's a lot of like the same people get nominated or the same people win, you know, whatever. Elaborate on that.
Well, first of all, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't gonna shine no light. It finally got back to me about, I guess, y'all clout chasing. So, listen. The Hood Idol Awards, the only way to even be a part is to be a part of the Hood Idol platform. That's the only way. It's my money. It's my people. It's my way. It's just that simple, bro. You cannot be nominated for a Hood Idol Awards without participating in a Hood Idol in some form of fashion. If you don't like it, participate or do your own thing, like for real. That's to everybody. It's mine. You got to participate in the Hood Idol Awards. That's why it's called Hood Idol Awards. Right?
Right.
Who started the Hood Idol? Who owns it? It's my trademark. Like, can't nobody even use that name unless I let them. It's my baby. You understand me?
I felt that.
It's my baby. So, man, y'all miss me with that, man. With your little songs and all of that. Man, miss me with that, bro, because I promise you, man.
My baby.
All you got to do is participate. You know, that's all you got to do.
Okay, Lex, so a lot of people probably didn't know that was...
But I told them that I put the post, like when everybody, I put the post. If you can't understand that, I don't know what to do, though. If you can't understand it, and it says, the Hood Idol Awards are for those who participated in the Hood Idol Tour from 2019 to 2020. That was the second annual. The third annual is coming up this year. If y'all can't see what's going on and you watching, that's on you. You know, so, and now you still, even if you perform or do stuff, now you still got to be hot. You know what I'm saying? You still got to come with it because I built that to give those people who aren't getting any publicity or people aren't paying attention to. I built that platform for them. So if somebody believing in me, come into my platform and participate. I chose to award them. I chose to do that.
Yeah. I feel you.
So I'm awarded, because I ain't saying the other situation, but when you said that, it triggered me because I guess you probably know about the little extra that people do too, man. And it really ain't that though, man. That's all I would say. Yeah, because it's some extra about that. I ain't getting into it because I ain't getting no nigga no spotlight clout chasing off me. Y'all can say that, bro, because I'm just gonna leave it at that. Because that hit a nerve with me. Because I tell you, because somebody made a song. They didn't put my name in it, but somebody made a song, and I assume that's what you was talking. I'm just looking at your face. You didn't know that. Yeah, and I know that's what they were talking about, even though they didn't say my name. You know, and it's like, I'm glad they did it, because it's other people out there who appreciate this, who might have something to say about me leaving a situation, doing something positive for the community, giving those a chance that wouldn't normally have a chance, shining a spotlight on those who wouldn't normally have a spotlight shined on them, with my own money, with no sponsors. Don't even care about no sponsors or looking for sponsors. You understand what I'm saying? I grind hard for that. I travel one deep, place to place. I'm known all over for being one deep. Even if I'm one deep, when I get there, I'm not one deep though. You understand that? I travel one deep, but when I get there, whatever city, whether it's Dallas, Houston, shout out to the whole fam in all them places, Memphis, Montgomery, Atlanta. When I touch down, it's fam and all love, because I built them connections. It's really South State connected. You understand what I'm saying? And for somebody to come and try to take away others' joy, that's a button you push that you don't want to see. That's somebody else who I try my best to hide.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To overcome, to not be. And hence, that's part of being a hood idol, taking responsibility. So you take responsibility for all your actions that I have. I dodged a life sentence in the feds. You understand what I'm saying? I dodged their hospital bed. I didn't hit that grave. I'm here for a purpose. Can't nobody touch me unless God say so. So those platforms I build are for God's people, because he got to have something for me to do, because only I could do it, and I didn't realize that until I was raised from that hospital bed when I thought it was over with. So that hood idol stuff, and like you said, that really means something. That means something. And I just want to make sure everybody know that, so please be careful with that, man. Build your own thing or do your own thing. You understand? Because I got multiple awards from everywhere, but here. I got awards from Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I got awards from Memphis. I got Mississippi awards. I don't have an award for Jackson. I got a house full of plaques and a studio full of plaques. Nobody has done all genres of music and got some type of plaque for it. You understand? I graduated college with honors even after going to the penitentiary. You feel that? I know I'm a hood idol, and can't nobody tarnish that or do nothing to that. Can't nobody touch me at all unless God say so. And he cannot have said so, because there's too many situations I overcame. And so all the pettiness and people wondering how he do this and how he do that, I just gave it to you, because I live by a formula and principles. The first is put God first, I think, of everything, just like I'm doing now. The second principle I live by, I put my family second, no matter if it's actually blood or not. The people I love and deem as family, they come second. Third, I'm going to forever grind and hustle, because that's what's going to make the money come. Those are the principles I live by. My bad, man. My bad. You touched the nerve. So, you know.
Hey, I feel you on that, man. Hey, but you know, the thing was, I was asking because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, how it was ran or what was the stipulations. I guess, you know, a lot of people thinking that it was an overall of, I guess, Jackson or, you know, I mean, when you, they ain't know.
But it was on there, though. If they would have read, you know, and I advise everybody to read, man. You know, do you know if you follow the instructions on the back of a box when it comes to cooking your food to come out there? I bet y'all don't even know that, because y'all probably don't even read the instructions. You just figure that you just boil the water and throw it in there, and it's gonna come out right. If you read the instructions, I bet you come out better. Like if you actually preheat the oven like it says,
yeah,
them biscuits gonna be just right.
I preheat mine. I preheat my oven. You better believe
Everybody
it.
knows some people just turn the oven on and throw it in.
I don't throw it in there. Somebody it'll preheat while preheat.
Yeah, so but I can't do nothing about them not reading though, man. It's Hood Idol Awards, man. Like it's the Hood Idol Awards. You gotta be part of the Hood Idol Tour, Hood Idol Radio, or Hood Idol the magazine though. So now they know. So however y'all was feeling, man, I hope that make y'all feel better. But even with that being said, still, man, don't worry about no awards, man. Don't worry about that, man. Go get some money. The award should be some money in your pocket for doing what you love to do. If you ain't really even getting no money off the music, right? Why you so worried about an award? What make you think you deserve an award anyway? Because you could think you grinding because you go to the studio every day, or you really grinding. You think going to the studio is really grinding? Those people that feel that way, are they doing shows anywhere outside of their city? Those that feel that way? Or do I see them at any of these places I'm at? No, because I'm the only Mississippi nigga in there. You feel me? Are they doing that because you think you deserve an award because you sound good? Man, it's a whole bunch of niggas out here that sound good. Females really killing the dudes. It's a whole bunch of y'all music I really like. Like, you really dope. But don't think you putting in the work because you steady going to the studio, you steady doing this on social media, you steady doing this at the same spot, you ain't even leaving the city. Man, nah, bro, not with me. At all talking about for an award. To even be nominated. If you do, more power to you. Blessings on blessings. But don't expect that. How can you expect it and let it bother you? Didn't bother me because I ain't even get nominated for a Jackson Award when I just was nominated at the SCMs and the SCAs, and I ain't even get nominated in my own city. Didn't bother me. I threw my own award show with my money. Don't bother me. Be that. Don't think you a boss and don't boss up, bro. If you're gonna think you a boss, be a boss at all times, man. Don't think you a boss because of that little stuff you doing. Be a boss at all times, man. Don't get out your feelings. Get into your bag, for real.
Cool out.
I gotta be a little
I'm getting some heat coming from over here, man.
Well, hey.
Drink some water.
I'm just letting you know what the business is, man. You know what I'm saying? Because people need to know, though. And that's the only, I figured out that's the only way, because me being cool and all man, ain't nobody listening, man. Ain't nobody listening. I gotta get their attention.
You getting it?
Yeah, exactly. See how many shares you get. See how many,
share these things,
you know what I'm saying? And hope somebody actually listen and use that to excel, man. Use that to really build yourself and your family, man. Go get some money and help somebody. You know what I mean? I help people just off the strength sometimes. And it's still about business, even in helping. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have certain principles in place and certain mind frame to really excel. And it starts with being about the business. That's all. So
I feel that.
you know, so even though you feel the heat, it's just I learned that's the way that I have to express for somebody to pay attention. You understand? Everything that I do is carefully thought about. Even if it don't make sense, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So, so you're not threatened.
Oh, no.
I ain't upset about to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Thing on me.
I know you do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, and I'm covered in the blood. I got the armor of God.
I do too.
I'm just telling you though, like don't take it like that. It's just I feel that I know that that's the way to
but
get
like
somebody
sis,
attention.
though, I didn't even know about all that extra. I was just asking questions.
Well, it was fresh on my mind because I say I wanted to ask you because I just learned about this the other day. I ain't even listened myself. Somebody told me that. Somebody told me that. It's like, man, I don't care. I ain't gonna listen to that. Like, but I didn't say your name, man. But I know they're talking about you. Like, now why would you even come tell me that? Is what I was thinking to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes you? It ain't like we cool anyway. What make you come tell me that? You want me to feel a certain type of way, and so I get what they ask for.
Hey, that was something. Okay, Lex. Let's jump on this right here, man.
All right, we're gonna have to lighten it up now.
Let's jump on this.
What it is?
Mississippi music scene, Mississippi artists. Let's get into it.
Okay, what you want to know?
Tell me your take on this.
Man, it's really like I say, man. They really gotta put in the work and travel, man. Look here. I got to shout out Catch a Vibe. Catch a Vibe started posting people and tagging me, and man, I didn't know it was so many artists in Mississippi with dope music like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, where these people at? And it was like, oh, well, they just do music for fun. They really not doing the music for the business. And there's nothing wrong with it. Like, if you're gonna do music for fun and you know you're doing it for fun, that's the best time. It's when you doing music for fun but don't know you're doing it for fun, if I'm making sense.
I got that.
You know what I mean?
I catch that.
And so, as far as the Mississippi scene, man, I mean, the women killing it. There's a few, like you say, the Snap. I got to shout out Sassy Savage, man.
Shout out Sassy Savage, man. Down there in Texas, baby. What it do?
Man, she put in the work, traveling.
Me and her chopped it up today. I seen her. She came by my... We chopped it up today. Shout out to Sassy Savage.
Yep, Nisa Red, the goddess, she does a variety of music. Miss S.I.
I need to get these ladies on my show.
Yeah, hey, reach out. They gonna see this too, but reach out to them. But Miss S.I. is one of the most lyrical females in the whole state. I gotta shout out Miss Tiffany, man. Miss Tiffany doing her thing.
All right.
Being a gospel rap artist, and I mean, man, you talking about bars. You know what I'm saying? I gotta shout out Remedy. Like, these are people who I see traveling.
What it do?
Is the reason that their names come up, because I see them traveling. I see them going place to place. I gotta shout out Jack D. Jack D, from the Jack Towns, doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like Courtney Houdini from the coast, she traveling. Man, I'm gonna tell you though, Mafiello, man, dude, like.
He on the cover of your
he on the cover of the next one.
Yeah.
So
he's supposed to be coming to my show. I hope you watching. What you waiting on?
You gotta
we already talking.
Yeah.
What you waiting on? Stop playing.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and give a Jacktown secret now. I'm gonna say it now so I can go back and watch this in a couple of years to see if it has.
Okay.
It's a dude that I just met that's 18. That's doing his thing. Dude, like a young boss already, man. Like, he in the Jacktown. He go by Duke 2 Time. I give him a few years. He gonna be one of the hottest artists in the city. And it won't be just because of his music. Like, dude, it's an it factor that people have to have that they don't realize. See, some people think that they really got a chance when they don't. You got to realize when you really got a chance at being successful. And I'm going to tell y'all, all you can do is ask for a chance at success. I know you want to ask for success, but when you get the chance, you got to capitalize. But Nico is my guy in the Jacktown, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's my guy. I started out with him. I was one of the first people promoting him around here. One of the first people to play him on FM radio around here. Well, no, I wasn't the first. His next single, because not the first song with, I don't know why my mind just went blank. But not the first single, but the second, and I worked with them for a few years. Shout out to him and the whole LIE squad, man. That's Jack. I do see Murder Man working,
For sure.
Of course, Hollywood Look is like a Jacktown legend to me.
Look, when you gonna come on the show? Stop playing.
Yeah, and there's a few others, man. There's so many. But those come to mind because I see them traveling. The other ones I got to shout out because, they represent the city and we in Jackson. And it's a whole new breed of young artists that's doing their thing that I do see.
Most definitely. Quando Wade is one of them.
Yeah.
He's 17 and artist, young entrepreneur, got his clothing line, and he got 2 artists up under his label.
At 17?
17.
Oh man, so that's another one I got to learn about what that is.
For sure.
But like I say, it's a lot of Mississippi artists with different flavors and different things to offer, but it's still an it factor in having that one song. You know what I'm saying? Like that one song and knowing how to work it. And the last part of it that I got to tell them, man, don't get full of yourself too fast, man. I hate that. I hate that because just because somebody that they willing to pay you in Jackson, and people might come to your show in Jackson, or if it's wherever you at, if you in Montgomery, Alabama, and people come out to Montgomery, Alabama, man, have enough sense to know that you go somewhere else and build, and then you reap the benefits. Just because you got one place doesn't mean that you got everywhere. You're going to know when you got everywhere. Your lifestyle going to say it. Now, all I say, if you're going to be arrogant, have some real money. That's all I can tell you about it. Have some real money. And no 10, 20,000 ain't real money. That ain't real money. 100 is starting to get tough. Like for real, if you're really trying to do the music right, 100 is starting to get tough. That's just a start. My first year, I blew 100 real fast. And went right back to the ghetto. I went.
Just like that.
Just like that, within a year. Blew 100 grand on thinking I knew what I was doing with the music in 1 year. And went right back to the ghetto doing the things that I called myself retired.
Oh, no, Lex.
Yeah, man, I retired the first time. I was like 23, 24. Full of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling them. I was there, like, I ain't telling y'all nothing. I ain't do. Like, y'all feelings, I feel you. I felt that way before. I just outgrew it. That's all I can tell y'all. It did go 100 though. I paid everybody way more than I should have. I was hot when I learned. Actually, though, I say this on the shop, to be honest. That's how I got stuck in the game, though. If I wouldn't have lost that money, I wouldn't be in the position I am now. I couldn't leave it. I wanted to. It's something different in me that I can't explain. That we all a little crazy. I'm a little crazy now. I don't mind admitting it. You know what I'm saying?
I believe.
I am. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. Yeah, you know. But yeah, though. So when I blew that 100 and I got stuck in the game, I was like, man, the game ain't gonna rake me like that. Y'all can't take my money like that. I couldn't hurt nobody. Y'all can't take my money like that. Yeah. I got it back though.
I was gonna say that you back then.
I got it back. It took a long time.
Hey, all that matters is.
Yeah. So that's a true story though, for real. It really did. Then 1 year. So, you know, like I say, I'm telling you, I was arrogant. Thought I knew it. Thought I knew everything. Can't tell me nothing. How about you told it? There you go. And do it this how you gonna do. You know. Hey, you got to my man.
Wow, lessons.
Ooh, ain't nobody can pay you this.
Man.
Can't nobody in the city. Can't nobody in the city.
Who you telling?
Let's see. We talking about, this is, like I say, man, it was really, I got out. I spent my 21st, so we talking about 22. Can't nobody in the city that was really doing something 15 or so years ago can't say I ain't paid them something to do something. Nobody in the city. And I ain't gonna name no names. They might come in, I know someone watching. They can't say I ain't paid them something. Man, if they was somebody, I'm saying. If they was somebody, if I thought they was somebody doing anything, whether it was a DJ, whether they was on the radio, whether they was doing a street team, whether they was a producer, I tried that. Everybody.
Yeah.
You know? That's why some of them might be still mad to this day now. I took them about lessons. I turn it into what you see now, though. That's all I want y'all to do, man. I want y'all to be encouraged, man.
This is so good. I don't even want to stop.
I'm just telling you, though. I'm giving you the background why I am a hood idol. That's why I call myself that. That's how I know them. I know where I came from. I know who I was. I know what I did. I know how to done. I know how to be. I know where God brought me from. You know what I'm saying? To overcome that, to know the young person I was, know how hot-headed I was. You know the crazy stuff I would do, just on GP. You know, I used to smoke out the pound, literally every day, for real. Like, I couldn't even function not being high. I don't even smoke every day. You know, so I really lived it. That's what this hood idol mean. I really came from that, man. That's why I could go to any hood and I could reach people that normal people can't reach. you know. And I know that sometimes I have to come across a certain way. I have to. I have no other choice. Because the people who I'm trying to reach ain't gonna get it the other way. They don't get it with you being cool. They take kindness for weakness. They think you're being cool and they can do this and this. No. I'm humble when I choose to be. I'm a beast when I choose to be too. I believe it's a balance of the scales. It took me years to learn how to balance it. I reached that level. Asking it's gonna be hard. Only God gonna stop me. And he ain't. He gave me the blessing. Because I turned around and used it for being positive. He already told me. Go back the other direction. My hands ain't the same. Stay in the direction that I told you to go. And he make me do stuff. He make me. Like they don't even be on me, make me. I tell you, even here, he made that. Because I had said, I got a whole bunch of stuff coming out. If the local people I done tried to reach out to ain't even seeing the image, it's going to be a different situation for me even coming. It's going to be different. Yeah. And I ain't lying, within a day or so I said that, you contacted me. And that's, I'm not real. I'm telling you face to face, real. Because I sure felt that way. And feel that way. You know, because it's too much I done done. It's too much I try to give back.
Right.
I got the in-studio music review tomorrow at KJ at 16 bars. Like, I'm looking to give an artist some money to help him out, win, you know, or I'm going to put some money behind somebody on a single day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I'm going everywhere. I'm going to bless whoever's the artist that come out on top because I'm doing the competition. You know, so, and like I told you, people got to realize that every platform have its benefits. It just depends on how it benefits you. But every platform, no matter how big or small, got some benefit to someone. So don't let somebody talk you out of doing something if it's on your heart, man. That's the devil coming through there, man. I can't stand when somebody tells somebody, if it was me, I wouldn't do that. That was me, but it ain't you, though.
Exactly.
And you can't say what you're going to do when it's really on you. You know what I'm saying? You could think that, but it don't work that way. You know, so
thanks.
So you know, we just working over here, man. And I'm looking to get the message out. I want everybody to strive to be a hood idol, and with me telling you the things how God works, right? So I'm dropping an EP. No, I'm not rapping. I'm producing and writing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's still on my name. I'm doing something a little different that nobody has done, and I can't let the cat out the bag yet. Although if somebody been listening, they could probably put it together. But I'm doing something a little different. But the first single that I'm actually releasing off of the EP ended up being a gospel rap song.
Really?
Yes, it's called Blessings on Blessings. I couldn't get the hook out my head. KJ played a track and it was stuck. And when I told KJ, he was like, man, well, you like gonna take it. And so I was like, yeah. So I went back to the store. I was like, man, I got a hook for it, man, but I got some sounds I want to change in it, and this, that, and the third. And he was like, well, tell me the hook, right? Mm-hmm. And I told him, I was like, well, man, now, you know, I got somebody singing it. Like, I hear them singing it. And I was like, I can tell you the sounds that you want. He said, hold up. And he played it. Like, and right here. He was like, but that what you talking about? I said, man, ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. It's how you gonna do it without me saying something, though, man. Like, what you trying to do, man? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, hey, man, we on the same page, man. I knew it. I heard it, too.
Easy.
Right? So the girl come in, she laid her hook, you know, work with her, boom. Even with that, Miss Tiffany come in and hit it on the head with her lyrics. Because Miss Tiffany lyrics make sure it's in the gospel inspirational category, her lyrics. Because the hook, the song is called Blessings on Blessings.
Yeah.
So that's what the hook is saying. You know, it's blessings on blessings all around me. You know, come surround me. You know what I'm saying? And so I couldn't get it out my head. And when I say we put it together, and that's the first song I ever made from top to bottom, and it came out how I had it in my head. And everybody listened to me. Like I coasted from top to bottom, and everybody did exactly as I wanted. And I said, it was there all the time. It wasn't my imagination. And so we went as high as number 15 on the digital radio tracker chart, you know, like our third week. You know what I'm saying? Number 18 this week. Man, a whole bunch of radio stations playing the song, a whole bunch of people reaching out. I got a couple magazines I'm gonna be on the front of, and it's like
congratulations.
Yeah, it's like blessings on blessings. That's why I was saying that earlier. Like you know, I had put up a post like so much good stuff started happening. You want with the bad stuff coming, right? But I realized so much bad stuff I already had to me. The bad stuff is up. Like it's up on the good stuff, right? So I got a minute, I think.
Yeah. The good stuff ain't going nowhere for us, man. The good stuff here.
It should.
Yeah. It's here to stay.
Yeah, for sure though. It should be, man. It should. It's about that time, man.
It's about that time.
So that's why I say that though. And that's why my message is the way it is, and I have to do certain things the way that I do them. It's a mastermind plan. Whether it works or not, only time will tell.
We shall see. Everything gonna work. Everything is working out for the best. Next. Now I know you've been saying some awesome, great things here tonight. But do you have any encouraging words for the viewers that's watching tonight? Just maybe want to get into the music industry, just that, that good stuff. What would you tell them?
Well, I first tell them, and make sure you do your research and make sure it's what you really want. Because I can tell you, man, to truly do the music and to be in the music game, man, it's going to take being away from your family, man. Shout out to my beautiful daughter, Paris, probably certain times, certain things in her life to where I wasn't around as much at a certain period, you know what I'm saying? And so it kind of can take away from the family thing depending on when you decide to do it, so make sure that you're going to have a supporting and loving family if you have a family and they understand and you understand that to truly be successful, because I will say this, anybody can make a little money in the music industry right now. Anybody, how it's set up. I mean, I know a lot of money, not maybe enough to live off of, anybody can make a little money. But to make some real money, you're really going to have to travel, you're really going to have to network. So just consider that, and if you're going to really decide to do it. Like, don't have to, you know what I mean? Like, for real, go head first and go hard. And when you got to take a break, you just take a minor break, but everybody ain't got to know you break. At least have something to keep going on social media. So just make sure that it's what you want to do and you go hard as you can when you can and network and travel and really understand that it's a business. It's a business before anything. Yes. So that would be my words to them.
Lex, give us a recap. Let the viewers know how they can reach you. They may want to set up some studio time at 16 bars. Information again about the Traffikin Hour, and quick recap. Well, the easiest thing is going to be to follow me on all social media at SSC LEXLUGA. That's SSC Lex Luga. If you want to get studio time at 16 bars, you will have to contact 16 bars. Their social media is 16 bars studio. As far as the Traffikin Hour, man, I'm on about a dozen stations, so you really will have to follow me to see which time. I did just get on, because I got the Traffikin Hour and Juke Joint Radio now on 91.3 FM in Clarksdale. So, in that area, that's going to be the first of its kind in that area, the Traffikin Hour. So I'm on 5 days, 6 days a week, something like that. So the easiest thing to do is follow me and follow the Hood Idol Tour. Follow the Hood Idol Tour page, man, because I'm telling you, I got something large that I'm looking to do, that I am doing. I got 30 cities that I'm lining up right now. Gonna be in the Jacktown June the 19th, man. Like I say, at the 3rd Annual Hood Idol Awards, man, that's when I'm gonna crown the ultimate winner from the tour. That I'm gonna they can win up to 5,000 cash, or if they choose to do the single deal, I'm gonna put up to at least 25,000 behind them for one song. And I'm letting them go. Like, I ain't signed nobody to no long term to nothing. I do one song, and I'm calling it the Legacy Tour, because this is the legacy that I want to be. I want them to understand the meaning of Hood. That's why I'm going to all those cities. 30 cities. 30 cities in the next 6 months. You know what I'm saying? 30 cities. And I'm lining them up, and
You know, Sean, anybody else watching, y'all contact me if you somewhere that know a venue. You don't have to be in the music industry. Just point me to the venue. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take care. I'm getting referral fees. Like I'm making sure that we touch the community because it's another aspect of that I'm doing. But you know, I know we kind of getting close to the time because I am. Like the first thing is doing the hood. The second thing is that I'm doing something in the community for that during the daytime, and then I'm doing the hood idol kids. So I got to make sure everybody understand yes, because I want everybody to be a hood idol. So it's called a legacy tour because it's the legacy that I'm after. It's not about the money for me. You know, it's bigger than the money. Like I live pretty good. I ain't on no Dion level, and that's the level that I want to be on. But it's the legacy factor because if I'm able to touch somebody and they understand that meaning and they touch somebody else, right? And they touch somebody else, I'll never die. I want that to be the goal of everyone. That's what was instilled in me. You know, my grandfather was an entrepreneur. He owned 7 famous fried chickens in LA. His father was an entrepreneur. Like my bloodline was entrepreneurs, and that's what we was taught to touch others and you lead. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with working for somebody, but you work for a goal. And you make sure, because my grandfather lived through me, and that's what he told me. That's what he said. He said, I'm living through you.
Yeah.
You look like me, boy. You listen to me. You know what I'm saying? So you listen to me. You listen to my grandfather was somebody like my grandfather. His name is Buddy Boy Smith, and my grandfather is a true legend. My grandfather became a millionaire for nothing. The first person that left Terry, Mississippi, and became successful in Los Angeles, California.
Man.
The very first black male.
That's some big history right there, man.
And I'm his oldest grandson. My mother had me at 16, so I was raised as his youngest son. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I got shipped to the backwoods. My grandmother, shout out to my grandmother too, though. My grandmother passed too, but she raised me. See, and that's the yin and yang that people probably don't get to do. See, because my grandmother was into the church and all that type of stuff. My grandfather was something else for most of his life, was all I say.
Yeah.
He got 19 kids, so.
Hey, say less.
I just had to
say less.
Maybe to help somebody understand the cat.
Yeah.
So that's why I'd be like, it was like.
For real. I feel. I just want to say I really enjoyed this interview with you. I enjoyed getting to know you. I learned a lot, you know, and you're welcome back here at the Box Cave Chronicles anytime. I want to wish you much success. I mean, you already got loads of that. So more success, let's just say that, you know, and just keep being great.
I appreciate that. So thank you for having me. And, you know, you definitely are a hood idol by the definition. You understand what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing. That's why I reached out to you, because I admire people who have a dream and go forward and then make it happen. Don't let nothing stop you, no matter what. You know, you might have to slow down, you know what I'm saying, sometime and regroup, but don't let nothing stop whatever on your heart. You know, because when your heart changes, the situation changes, and it's all right. Just remember that it's all right.
I ain't gonna cry.
Well, you know, I'm just telling you.
I was tearing up.
Because I ain't doing nothing, man. You ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, though, it's just because I hope you don't get no blowback with me. But I have to talk to them like that because that's what they understand. You feel me? So
it's the Chronicles, baby. They already know what's up.
All right, well, you know, I just had to make sure. You know,
this was actually the first show we didn't curse.
Yeah, well, because I'm used to doing interviews without cursing. Because I wanted to curse.
I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, you didn't curse.
Oh, I'm proud of myself.
You even said doggone or something like that.
Exactly.
Look out now, so I must have. Okay,
that's rubbing off.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. That would need to be going out.
For real. We want to thank Lex. Ooh. Y'all make sure y'all get that right.
That's right.
Lex. Ooh. Like a gun.
The Backwood investor.
Yeah, make sure you put that on there too. So swing it down on the Box Cave Chronicles. Like welcome to come back to the cave and chop it up with us. I might have you come co-host with me one night.
Hey, that's all
You down for that?
Man, with anything, as long as it fit my schedule, you know what I'm saying, and it makes sense to me, I got you.
Okay.
Like I said, you know, there's different ways to show your form of appreciation. That'll be me showing my form of appreciation to you. And you just showed your appreciation to me by even thinking about inviting me. You know what I'm saying? So, I told you certain things I value. You know what I mean? Certain things I value. So there's certain things I respect and look up to. So thank you.
I appreciate
so
it.
I ain't got no problem. You just they have to fit my schedule, but that's it.
Alright.
I'm telling you, I got a dog schedule the next 6 months.
I believe you, man.
You know, but you know, I'm here in the city though, so for the most part during the week I'm you know,
Cool.
weekend gonna be a little tough.
Oh man, weekend be tough for me too.
Yeah, that's why I went ahead and came today. I got to do studio music review tomorrow, so so you caught me in the city. So
What time is that?
It's all day from 11 to 7. I might run a little over. You are invited if you want to come. Just check it out, get a little footage. If you want to introduce yourself, promote yourself. You know, people gonna be in and out. But you're welcome to sit in with us. You know, and give your opinion on some of the music. You can stay as long as you want. If you want to be one of my guest, you know, judges, you're welcome to be. You know what I'm saying? So you know, my extension of my hand, there it is.
Thank you.
So you're welcome to
Thank you. I
the more the merrier, and you know, the environment is gonna be something new and different. You know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna be history tomorrow.
I'm always open to doing it.
Yeah. And like I say, even if you want to just come by, you know, for a little while or whatever, just text me, let me know, and I got you.
For sure. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yo, shout out to my team once again, y'all. Mr. Black and Jonathan Hollins. Shout out to all my sponsors, Ayana Pride, Steve Hendricks Tattoos and Piercings right here in Jackson, Mississippi. Cliff Brewster, Palmo Valvo, 740 Larson Street, Jackson, Mississippi. Arthur Toy, LaToya Lawson. Make sure y'all pick up that Monster book series on Amazon. And the second series is getting ready to drop soon. Check out all her videos on YouTube as well. Shout out to Benita McGee. You know I love you, girl. Shout out to Serena Davis over there at Paradise Skates and Events, 2460 Terry Road, Suite 1600 right here in Jackson, Mississippi. The skating rink is open. Grab your skates, grab your keys, come on out, enjoy, have a good time. Check out Lip Sync Friday tonight. Doors open at 8 and the show starts at 11. Go win some of that free money. When I get some time, I'm gonna try to go win something. Yeah. I want all of it. I want first, second, and third place.
I'm glad that so it's all ages at the skate ring, or is it?
Okay. All ages.
Okay. Well, shout out to the skate ring. Can I get my shout outs as well?
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole team SSC. You know, shout out to my team ECMD as well, man. I got a shout out my shorties. You know, shout out Paris, DJ Maurice. Shout out to Lita as well as the rest of the fam, man. Hey, I salute all y'all. Once again, shout out to the Fox Cave. All your boys down. I'll follow the movement, man. I'll let you boy.
Alright. Shout out to OG Snap as well, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit him up if you want to be a part of that private listening party for his new album that's getting ready to drop. It's going to be held at Optimo Palace, May 28th. So y'all get with him about that. Tomorrow, 5:30, we got Bigelow, Geechee, and Big Hen in the Fox Cave with their new group, Call Me Rude. It's reggae meets hip hop.
Okay.
And they're gonna be in the cave tomorrow at 5:30, chopping it up with me about the group, how it got started, and they're going to be performing as well. And Bigelow said he's even bringing some of his healthy gourmet, delicious catering.
I'm telling you, Bigelow can throw that out too, man. Shout out to the homie, man. We can do Bigelow.
Aye.
Big Hen too, man. Big Hen.
Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all check out Skyscraper too. That's the new single that they have out, and it's jamming. I wanted to do the skyscraper challenge, but now I got an image camera trying to hold, so I can't be doing all the challenges and stuff. But yeah, I want to get in on that, but hey, I'm gonna let it ride. So we're excited about that tomorrow. That's gonna be a good show. May 29th, Saturday, The Fox Cave Chronicles will be live on location for the SIP Sneaker Convention. It's from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. held at the Mississippi Trade Mart. So y'all come on out, support, show your love. Thousands, I don't want to say thousands, a lot. I'm going to say a lot because I don't know how many, but a lot of sneaker vendors will be in the building. I will be doing live press and interviews. So make sure y'all come on out. There's something to do tomorrow. Also, that same night, we still at the Mississippi Trade Mart because we have the old school party with a purpose with DJ Kid Capri and Goody Mob at 9 p.m. So guess what? Fox Cave Chronicles gonna still be live on location for this event as well, y'all. Live press, interviews. I think I'm even doing sound check with Goody Mob at Kid Capri.
Some pictures, man.
For sure. So if y'all not doing nothing tomorrow night, if you can't make the sneaker convention, come on out to the old school party with the purpose. It's for a good cause, for the stew pot. So come on out, y'all. Saturday, mask up, come on out. They said we outside, so come on outside. Come on outside. Also, get ready. June 12th is going down right here at Designers Grill, 3028 West Northside Drive. We got the Fox Cave Chronicles rap battle going down. I've linked up with UBL and UBL South, and we are having a rap battle right here June the 12th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. So get ready for that. If you're not doing anything, come on out. DJ Freddie Lee will be on Crowd Control. On the ones and twos, y'all know he is the official DJ for all Fox Cave Chronicles events. So big old shout out to DJ Freddie Lee. Y'all come on out June 12th, man. It's going down. My first rap battle on this platform. So I'm excited about this. So come on out. Also, we have the Fox Cave Chronicles 1 year celebration coming up July 26th. As you all know, July 20th will be 1 full year for the Fox Cave Chronicles.
Well, congratulations. Yeah. Man, it seems like you've been doing it longer than that.
I know, man.
It's been going hard there.
I swear. So we're going to celebrate. We're going to have a showcase and a party here. So I'll be giving y'all more details about that. But the date is set for July 26th for that. We got the Fox Cave Chronicles reunion concert. Is going to be in August this time. So y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for more information about that. We will be doing early bird special tickets. So make sure y'all jump on those. Don't do like y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, come on. Because we ain't going to be selling the week of the concert. We ain't selling no tickets. None. This time I hold my word on this. So y'all make sure y'all jump on the
That means it's going to be dope action.
Yeah. Dope action.
Y'all better get y'all tickets. Y'all don't know what your action means. You
Dope action. Don't call my phone about no tickets because we ain't got none. And I'm going to leave it at that. So be on the lookout for more details about that. And we're going to end the year with our Fox Cave Chronicles Award show in December. So y'all make sure y'all pull out y'all good clothes for that. None of that stuff y'all don't, you know what I'm saying, just be wearing around the house. We don't want to see that. We want y'all to dress nice. We're going to have the red carpet again for this event. And it's going to be really, really good.
Now, do you have to be in the game to the Fox Chronicles to be nominated for a Fox
Man,
Chronicles
don't be doing
Award?
all that on my show right now. Let's talk about that later.
I couldn't resist.
I knew it was coming. I knew he was gonna do it. I knew it. I felt it. I said, watch this. Here it comes.
My bad.
Well, yeah, y'all. So, after that, we're gonna start season 3 next year. So, season 2 will end at the end of June. So, if you haven't gotten your interviews in, go ahead and hit me up. Like I said, I extended season 2 because y'all was hitting me up about y'all want y'all interview. So let's go ahead and lock them in before I fill up because June is already filling up, y'all, pretty quickly. So come on, let's work. Let's get them in. Also, if you're not following Pole Talk TV, go ahead and do that. Follow Pole Talk TV on Instagram and join the Pole Talk group as well on Facebook. We're getting ready to crank it back up and get it going. I've decided to add male exotic dancers as well, not just the females. So yeah, put a twist on it. You know what I'm talking about? So make sure you're following, and we will be starting back up with Pole Talk TV coming very, very soon. The Fox Cave Chronicles is on YouTube now. Is that, did I use correct pronunciation?
Just keep going.
Yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel. The entire season 1 is now on YouTube. I'm super happy about that. Super happy about that. And we've also started loading up summer season 2. So if you haven't already subscribed to the Fox Cave Chronicles YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. And follow on Instagram as well. If you're not a member of the Fox Cave Chronicles group on Facebook, join. We've gotten up to 1.5K members in that group now. You know what I'm saying?
That's working.
That's a lot of people, and that's people from all over. So let's keep growing. And I thank y'all so much for supporting the brand and for rocking with the Fox Cave Chronicles. All donations are welcome. Cash App $FOXXYFIT. That's $FoxyFit. All donations go straight to the show. Trying to upgrade this thing.
All right, then. That's
You know what I'm saying? Trying to upgrade this thing. Shout out to my daughter. She's been promoted to high school. So we had a ball yesterday, and I think I did good because I didn't cry this time. But I did embarrass her, as I always do. You know what I'm saying? Summer!
You did that. Yep.
Kate, no! I'm going to post that video on Facebook. So big shout out to all the graduates, all the kids that are going to high school, all the ones that have graduated from high school and college and so on and so forth. I mean, that's something positive and something good to see when you're scrolling down your timeline. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody. So like I said, y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow at 5:30. Call me Rude will be in the Fox Cave. Lex, anything you want to say before we get out?
Nah, man, I think I just said enough.
You think I'm leaving that there, huh?
I think I just said enough. I'm just sitting here thinking about it. I think I just said enough. You got me over here just on the recording and always gonna be on the internet. I done told him everything. I done told him too much.
I feel. Hey, shout out to my manager, man. I appreciate my manager for managing me. Thank you so much, and for all the wonderful, awesome, amazing things that you do. And shout out to Designers Grill, man, 3028 West Northside Drive, where we hold all the Fox Cave Chronicles shows and events.
No, seriously though, my PR gonna get on me though, but I got a book coming out next year, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah, that's some of the stuff I discussed. So I know he's gonna hear me saying that he's gonna get on me. So yep, I got a book coming out next year. Y'all be on the lookout.
Awesome, Lex.
It's got some of that stuff I discussed anyway. So
Yeah,
so people can understand the brand and you know how you can build a hood out of it. What makes me a hood out of it.
greatness.
Yep. So I do gotta mention that.
How will they be able to purchase it?
Oh, well, it's going to be in all the bookstores, Amazon, and I got a website that'll be and I'm going to be doing it too.
Awesome,
Yep,
Lex.
so I already solidified that. I guess I can announce it.
Yeah.
It's solidified.
Exclusively.
Yep, exclusive. It's the first time I'm announcing it publicly, but I just actually did the deal about a week or so ago.
That's what I'm talking about. Exclusive things at the Fox Cave Chronicles. Yes, I love exclusive stuff getting dropped on this platform.
Definitely.
Thank you.
So I appreciate it.
Thank you for the exclusiveness.
Part of the Jacktown right here, you know what I'm talking about? Got the
For real.
Jacktown definitely tuned in.
That's
So
what I'm
it's a good
talking
time to
about.
mention it so they understand, like I said, the whole brand and appreciate what they got right here in the city.
That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Okay, y'all, I'll drop all those dates on my page. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And I appreciate the love and support, especially yesterday. Y'all showed mad love yesterday, man. I appreciate that, man. I didn't even think that anybody was gonna even, you know what I'm saying? I was just doing it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell the truth. I had $4 on my Cash App card, right? And the girl had posted that post. And she was like, send me $3, you know, for my candle company or whatever. I was like, okay. I said, I got $4 left on my Cash App card. I'm gonna send it to her. So I sent it to her, which left me with $0 on my Cash App card, right? I said, okay. I said, I'm gonna put this on my page. Just see, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it in my story and on my Instagram and see. I put it up there. it was like less than like maybe 10 minutes. It just started going. It was like 5 minutes. It just started going out. It was going out all day, all night, and this morning, like 5 and 6 this morning, it was going out. The coins dropping. So thank y'all, man. I appreciate that. Now I can get, some things that I need to get for the show. So I appreciate y'all for that. So it worked. It really worked. People support. So thank you. Okay, shout out to my daughter once again. While she over here, shout out to her once again. You gonna end the live for us?
Oh, yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in, like for real, for rocking with the Boss Cave Chronicles. Tune in tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Thank you, ladies, for being here.
You're welcome, man. Salute to everybody tuned in as well.